Okay, good evening. My name is Jose Ulaje, and I'm the chief editor of the magazine Business Today. I'm pretty sure you're already familiar with it. And right now, well, thank you for accepting my invitation to this interview, and I'm going to ask you a few questions, and whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. So the first one is, what's your name, and what do you do for the company that you work for?
Well, my name is Hector Javier Calderon Gonzalez. I'm actually the CEO of marketing at Google.
Okay. And what does a CEO normally do?
Well, a CEO is the responsible of a group. Right now I'm the CEO at marketing,
Okay.
so I have to lead the group that have to promote the product.
Okay, like the brand and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us also a little bit about what is the biggest downside of your job? Like, what is that you don't enjoy doing as a CEO?
Well, the thing that I don't enjoy it is like almost everyone don't enjoy it. Is like wake up early and come to the job, and also solving problems of someone else. If the person who is in charge of the colors have a mistake, I have to solve it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So also, can you tell us what's the hardest part of being the CEO of marketing? Like, not the part that you hate the most, but the part that is the hardest.
The hardest part, I think, is getting into people's mind.
Okay.
So we have to be on internet, on the radio, on the cell phones. We have to plan how to get to the people, because people are always changing, and the market
It's
as
always
well
changing as well.
is always changing.
Well, that's very good advice for everyone trying to start a company. And now, would you say you have a good communication with the lower levels of your company or of your department?
Absolutely. We eat together and we talk about many things. Some of the job, some of
personal life and everything. Okay. And speaking of which, what kind of organizational structure does your company have?
I think that we all are a group. I'm not the leader. I'm just like one of the rest. But I have the responsibility of checking that everyone is doing things right.
Okay, so like a hierarchical kind of
Yeah.
structure. Okay, well, also I would like to know what kind of disadvantages that type of organizational structure has.
Well, maybe sometimes the people of lower level think that they are like, wow,
Okay.
the one that knows everything and they do
They
whatever
don't
they
follow
want.
orders.
Yeah, that's the main problem.
Okay, so the communication is not an issue
No,
in your
not really.
particular case. Well, that's great, because usually in companies that are following a scheme of hierarchical order, they're usually very difficult to communicate with lower levels within the company. So that's a big plus for you. And well, also
Here in Google, we have a rule like no one is like better than no one else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Also, if you could change anything from that specific way that the positions and everything are arranged at your workplace, would you change anything?
I think that right now we are very good with this type of structure, and maybe I will include some activities out of the work to connect with other peoples of other apartments, like marketing with
Finances, maybe.
finance, and that's the thing I will change.
Yeah, because that really brings up the community together, and it's easier to work in teams when you're required to.
Yes.
Now, speaking of which, we know that corporate culture is a big thing for companies, and it's really necessary to grow. So one of the things that I was wondering is what kind of dress code does Google employees have?
Well, it's like comfortable. Everybody comes like they want to come. If I want to come with a suit, I come with a suit. If the senator want to come with a suit, they go with a suit.
Okay.
But mostly every people
Decide what to wear?
Yeah, wear pants.
Okay. And what if you have to deal with a customer or a client that's a big company? Do you have to require people to dress more formal, or?
Yeah, it's supposed to, because if I talking or in a conference with other companies, I have to
give a good impression.
Yeah, good impression.
Well, yeah,
is the best option.
That makes a lot of sense. And also, speaking of corporate culture, what kind of beliefs does your company have? Or what do you think is the most important value for your company?
The most important value for my company is freedom and
freedom.
freedom.
Well, we talked about the company, but what about your department? What do you value the most about it?
Well, we value a lot friendship.
Okay.
Because we have to know
they can get along together. Yeah. And what do you think is more important when you're hiring someone? That they are easygoing with people, or that they are hardworking?
I think that hardworking, but also they have to have a good communication with others.
Okay. Well, I think that's about all the questions that I have for you today. Thank you for coming.
Such a pleasure.
It was nice meeting you.
I hope to see you again.
I hope to see you again too.